I'm Thomas Atkins,
And I'm Mike Stefancic.
and Mike is going to help me learn how to record participation and see who's participating and things like that in OrgSync. Does that sound right?
That sounds about right, Thomas.
All right, so here I am at my homepage. So I want to go back to my events here, and we'll do this one that I've created earlier that I just gave a generic name to. And so here, I'm the only one that's RSVP'd for this event, and so if I say see my one RSVP, anybody can see that, is how I've set it up. But if there were 20 different names, 20 different people coming to this, you could see all those 20 different people.
Yeah, this is how you would see that full list as a quick view.
Nice.
Now, if you did want to export it into an Excel file and be able to manage or filter or do any of that, over to your right, you'll notice that you can export your RSVP. So go ahead and click on that. And then in the ribbon, go to your queue. And you'll actually see that downloaded file. So here's that Excel right there.
And then I could put like a sign-in field here. Like if I wanted to do a printed attendance tracking or something like that, I could use this right here to create my sign-in sheet.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Thomas. If you like to use paper and you want folks to just sign their name that they've been involved in this event, and then potentially put that time in later into OrgSync, this might be the best way for you to do it.
Nice. That's amazing. So, what are some other ways that we could, track participation and track attendance for this event?
Yeah, that's a great question. And there's a feature right over here on the right. Under Event Details, you see Participation. Go ahead and click on that. So this is going to take you to another page that's going to allow you to add individuals who are attending this event. And this is going to work for only individuals that are part of the Boise State system. So faculty, staff, students, and also some of our community partners are in here as well. So you're going to start by adding participants. So go ahead and click that button in the upper right-hand corner. And then you're going to see a list of participants that you can add. Now, not everybody who comes to an event might be part of the CTF portal. So let's go ahead and check full community, or click that button right there. Now, by doing this, it pretty much gives you access to all the students, all the faculty that are part of the Boise State system. And coming this fall, all of those things are going to be in the system.
So if I wanted to put Lana Grover, let's say I was Lana Grover and I came to an event and I had this laptop set out, they could essentially just sign in right here, right on the laptop.
Exactly.
And then if I was Steve Brashears, I could do the same. And now I am checked in.
Yep. Now, if you notice next to selected, there's a little number in parentheses there. That's going to allow you to know how many people have signed in at this point. And if you want to validate that Steve actually did sign in, go ahead and click on selected, and you'll see his name there next to Lana's. And at this point, they're in the queue. If you scroll down a little bit, you're going to determine how much time you're going to give them. So if this is just a 30-minute event, this would be accurate right here, and you want to set their status for attended, and then go ahead and click Save. So now they will receive that credit, and this will be in their involvement within OrgSync. Now, another feature, another way to do this is our card swipe system. So that's a button right below there, and that's something that's a feature that's been turned on here. So with the individual's IDs, they can actually swipe just like you would swipe a credit card. Their ID has a magnetic strip that has a unique identifier that's associated with their account here in OrgSync. So you don't even have to have somebody at a front desk. They just swipe their card and they're in. Now there's two options. You can either give them the standard amount of time that you've selected here, or you can make them check in and out. This is sometimes good for much longer events when you do want to see how long somebody actually stayed for an event, if they want to receive credit for that. And so once you set that up, you save those settings, and it's pretty much go as long as your card reader is plugged into your computer. And usually it's through a USB drive, and it's a plug and go kind of system. So not a whole lot of technical things that you need to figure out in that sense.
That is amazing. So, also, while this card swipe feature is turned on, people can still just come in. Let's say they forgot their card and type in, like if I was Kevin Wilson, I could come over here and type in my name.
Yeah, especially if you select full community. So it doesn't seem
right.
like Kevin is part of the CTL yet.
I forgot about the full community. That's right. Oh, you're right. There he is. Excellent. And then maybe Anna Thompson wants to come too. Or is signing in at that time, but she forgot her ID card. There we go.
Exactly. That's the exact scenario that the system allows us to.
And then after the card swipe feature, after they've signed in, they've been put into the queue again. Is that correct? And so
so you'll want to come down here and save that to make sure that they get that participation credit.
Nice. All right, I'll save it.
Cool. So once your event's over and you've gotten an opportunity to have everyone sign in, you got a nice look at the list right here. Here's a quick view. But if you wanted to manipulate this data in any way, you can export your participation list into an Excel file, and that's right there in the export participation.
Oh, wow.
So as you see here, you can see when they checked in, or when the event date was, their account ID, all of that information, the amount of time.
Even their email address.
Even their email address, and that's great for follow-up emails on the event. You can also see what kind of what they're involved in already in your portal. So as we found out, Kevin's not part of the CTL. Well, that kind of gives you the prompt then to say, oh, maybe we need to invite him in because he's starting to come to our events.
Wow, that's incredible.
If you do scroll over to the right, in a previous video I talked about learning outcomes and reflections. Once the individuals have gotten a chance to maybe go back to their offices, they will be prompted to submit their learning outcomes or submit their reflections. And when you export this, then it would include all of that information in there as well for you.
My God. OrgSync is very, very impressive, Mike.
It is indeed.
Is there anything else we should know at this time about recording participation and using OrgSync?
There is one other way that you can kind of upload data outside. Let's say that you're doing a service event that's outside and you don't have wireless or internet connection for the system to work. You can record that data in this and then upload it later at another date.
Oh my God!
So that exists, but that's rare occasion there. So
and that's a pretty advanced feature. I'd have to say.
We won't go into that right now, but if you do have questions, you can definitely ask us.
Thanks, Mike. I think I'm learning a lot about OrgSync.
I can really tell you are.